Will it be something thrilling, heartwarming, suspenseful, or spicy? Those are the questions we're asking as we get ready to pick our next book of the month.
And you have the power to decide what it is. Jenni from the Burgh Book Baddies are laying it out for us today. So what are the April picks here that we have to choose from?
So we have some different books this month, which is exciting. So typically we do a lot of thrillers, and the thriller always wins. So this is exciting. None of them are thrillers.
Oh,
so we're making the girls not choose a thriller.
Okay. We're going outside of our typical
It's
genres.
the only way that one won't win.
Okay.
So the first one is called Blue Sisters. So this is about three sisters who unexpectedly lost their fourth sister. So with this, they're just navigating like a complex bond between the three of them now that they're navigating how unexpected this is. So one of them is like a bouncer, the other one is like a recovering heroin addict, and the other one is a model who like parties all the time. So I just think this one is like more of an urban fiction book, but just something different.
Four very different sisters.
All so different, and I feel like that's kind of relatable. Like I grew up with three older brothers who were also different. So I think it's interesting.
This is nice.
We'll relate to that.
The next one is The Invincible Life of Addie LaRue. Is that right?
Yep. So this one is going to be a fantasy. So this is very different. We
Ooh,
haven't done any
Tell me more. This is my genre.
So this one is about a girl. This is like based back in like 1700s, and she makes a bargain with the dark, and it curses her to be forgotten by everybody that she meets. But she's also like immortal. So when I heard this, I thought, ooh, Twilight, maybe?
Right,
I don't know.
Yeah. I like stuff like this because it like piques that imagination that you don't normally get to use as adults. So
Exactly. It puts you back into like a world when you were like a little kid kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
Next one, Margot's Got Money Problems.
Yeah, so this one has been on the list for like 3 months now, and it hasn't won once yet. So we're putting it back on. So this is going to be like your traditional comedy. A young girl, she's in college. She has an affair with her professor, and she ends up pregnant. Unexpectedly.
Yikes.
And she's, young girl in college, and what she decides to do for money is start an OnlyFans.
Oh.
So
things are getting real.
This I think the girls will really like too, because OnlyFans is like, I mean, not that a lot of people like in Pittsburgh do it, but like in LA and other places. So it's all over.
But we all know about it.
You all know about it.
know about it.
Something like intriguing that I think.
Yeah. It taps into something that,
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah. And then next we have The Great Dating Fake-Off.
Yeah, so this one is just a traditional rom-com. So this one is two people, boy and a girl, and they bring dates, like fake dates, to a wedding. And the people, they end up actually finding a connection between the two of them and not their fake dates. So this just goes over like the chaos and the family drama, and they learn about each other's family. It's kind of like, reminds me of like a Lifetime
movie.
Kind of like
like
that
a
you
Hallmark
think kind of going to be predictable, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But cute.
It sounds
something
fun.
simple and fun.
What I love is you guys allow people to weigh in and pick. You're narrowing down the choices, and then people get to weigh in, and then you all come together for a big night out.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like last night we were at Spritzery downtown talking about, last month's book, and we ordered some drinks and got some food, and it was just such a blast. Make new friends. There was like probably 50 of us there. Yeah, it's just such a great place for women to get together and make new friends, find community, and that's why we do it.
Yes,
Find your
absolutely.
community.
And you have some recommendations to say, especially if you're an avid book reader and you have a bunch of books, almost like a library at home, and they're just sitting there. Can you donate them to someplace?
Yeah, you can actually donate your books to like the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh, any of those, and also Pure Bar downtown. They will take your books and they'll donate them to the Carnegie Library as well.
Wonderful. Some good suggestions and great picks for this month. Can't wait. Well, you can vote for the next book of the month and find out more about the Burgh Book Baddies and their meetups by heading to our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.